Check. Are you able to hear me? Yes? No? Why I'm asking you is, recently I was conducting a session in my office. It was a virtual session, and after 10 minutes, somebody said, John, are you speaking? We are not able to hear you. I was like, what were you doing for 10 minutes? They were like, no, we were thinking that, you are preparing or something. Right? That's why I want to make sure all of you are able to hear. So all good? Yes? Okay, okay. So before I start, I would like to thank the management, the teachers, the students of SNIS for giving this opportunity. Shreya, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for the smooth coordination. So today I'm going to talk about the human in the machine, where AI meets learning. So AI has come in such a way that we are not able to ignore it any longer, right? We use AI everywhere. Everywhere AI is the buzzword. So even if you go to a supermarket, most probably the salesperson will say, sir, this is AI grown tomatoes or AI grown potatoes, right? So everything, people are trying to link everything to AI. So my talk today will be about how to humanize. Where is the human aspect? Why the human aspect is very, very important when we are incorporating AI. So I am John Joshua. I've been in the IT corporate industry for almost 20 years, 12 of which I've been in the learning and development sector. I'm a competency manager in a company called Wipro. You might have heard about the company, right? So in our day-to-day trainings, in our day-to-day activities, we use AI extensively. So we've seen the change happening firsthand. Being in the IT industry, we've seen the change happening. Initially we saw AI coming very slowly, and now it is in the middle of the discussion or the center of the table, right? And even with you people in your boardrooms, in your staff rooms, a lot of AI related discussion might be going on. And always there will be one dreaded question. What is that question that everybody asks? Will it take our jobs? Right? Everybody is scared. Will AI take my job? Will AI replace me? Will I be replaced by AI? Right? We are going to see just that in today's discussion. So I usually, since I'm a trainer, corporate trainer, I usually like to make it very interactive. I like talking to people. I like interaction rather than a speech. I would love it if it was a two-way interaction. To start off with that, I would like to ask you a question. I want all of you to imagine your favorite teacher. Your favorite teacher? I think this clicker is not working. Should I switch it on? Okay, yeah. Imagine recall, remember your favorite teacher. It might be in high school, it might be in primary school. That one teacher whom you always remember, right? That teacher is there in your mind now? Yes? No? Yes? Okay. So now tell me, why is that teacher your favorite? What is the reason? Was it because the teacher is very rich? That teacher comes in a Ferrari car, that's why, oh, that is my favorite teacher. Is it so? Yes? No? No, right? Is it because the teacher is very knowledgeable? Super IQ, right? Best teacher in the school, best teacher in the world, because that person has a very high IQ, IAS, IPS type. Is it because of that? Is it because of that that person is your favorite teacher? Is it so? Yes? No? Come on, speak up. Everybody, even the adults can, I'm sure even the adults have a favorite teacher in your mind. Yes? No? No, right? Next, is that person your favorite teacher because that person has lot of degrees, PhDs, master degrees? We don't care. As students, as kids, we don't care how many. Do we go and ask, teacher, have you done your masters? Have you done your, which college did you study? Right? Before you teach me, I want to know. Do we ask that? No, right? Then why is that person your favorite teacher? What is the reason? What happened? Connection. Somebody said, I think if I had a chocolate, I would have given it to you. Usually in corporate, in corporate trainings, what we do is we keep little few chocolates, and whoever answers, we hand off the chocolate. I'm sorry, I didn't get chocolates today. But yes, the connection, right? The human connection is very, very important. Somebody, some person came into your life as a teacher, and that teacher told you, I believe in you. I know you can do it, right? Before you believed in yourself. And that moment, everything changed for you. And that carried on your entire life, right? Even now, some of you who have become teachers, remember your teacher when you teach to your kids, and remember that day, if that ma'am or that sir, if that person had not encouraged me, I wouldn't have been here. And I would like to say the same thing for me also. This is my 6th standard photograph, right? Don't ask me where I am. I'm somewhere in the last row. I was a backbencher, right? But the important person is in the middle. My 6th standard teacher, Shaila Miss, we call her, even now. And she was the one, not only me, she changed the lives of many students who are sitting there. And that is the reason we still are in touch with her. And we meet her very often, and we interact with her. Now we have technology, we have a WhatsApp group, all these students. And we are grateful to her for her lessons, the moral teachings that she gave us, right? That was my favorite teacher. I'm sure each one of you have someone like Shaila Miss in your lives also, and that is very, very important. Now the AI moment, coming back to our AI, I was talking about AI being everywhere, right? So in classroom, if we consider, AI is being used extensively. I'm sure even in SNIS here, you use AI very extensively. In the break, I saw a couple of students working on their laptops, and when I asked what's happening, they said they are taking their tests, right? So that was not the way of taking tests in our times, right? So everything has changed, technology has changed. So in classrooms, AI is helping us prepare personalized lesson plans. We have simplifying concepts. It will give grading, tracking a students, giving assessments to a student, and then correcting those assessments, giving a learning plan. All these things AI is able to do, and it's happening right now, right? In a corporate training, when I come to my world, in a corporate training, lot of similar things are happening. We use AI extensively in our corporate trainings, in our skill gap analysis, or upskilling an employee, or cross-skilling an employee from one domain to another domain, conducting assessments for employees. We use AI a lot. We use a lot of tools that help us in your work. But that is not the important question. There is one thing that AI can never do, probably will not be able to do. What is that? I'll give you a simple scenario, a simple anecdote. Recently, one of my colleague was conducting a leadership session in our office, right? And what is wrong with this picture? Can anybody point out what is wrong with this picture? What's happening? It's not clear. Okay. Do you see, is everybody normal there in the picture? Someone's not feeling good, right? Especially the lady who is towards the left side of the screen, right? So this actually happened. One of my colleague was conducting a training session, and she observed that generally this person, this colleague, who used to be very bubbly and very energetic, that particular day she was very, very sad, right? At that moment, my colleague stopped the session, gave a 15-minute break to everyone. And she said, you know, all of you take a break, I have something to do. Then she took her to a discussion room and asked her, what's wrong? You're not your regular self. What's happening, right? That is when she confessed that, you know, at home, mom is not keeping well. She has been admitted and I'm not able to concentrate here. A lot of things are happening in my personal life, right? That is when the trainer, you know, reached out to the HR, saw what we could do to help her, maybe a couple of extra holidays that she can take, or work from the hospital when she is with her mom, or do some changes with respect to the responsibilities that she has, and all the changes were done. Now tell me, can AI do this? Can AI recognize this? No, right? AI will not be able to do this. This human connection that I am talking about, this human intuition that I am talking about, can never be replaced by an AI agent. So this is something that is irreplaceable. So we L&D managers or L&D trainers, corporate trainers, and the educators that are present here, we share the same or similar problems, I would say. So disengaged students, attention span is reducing, but the management is asking for results. Yes? Have you experienced that? Same thing is happening with me also, right? So when we started training, we have disengaged audience. We have people whose attention span has become smaller and smaller and smaller. And I have my boss asking, John, what is the efficiency? What was the efficiency of this particular training? How many people you were able to convert to another domain? And things like that, right? So we are ends of the same thread. We are pulling that thread and keeping it straight, so that our students can walk through that tightrope and cross the difficulties of life, right? We are holding that thread. So we share the same thread. So you people train or educate a kid who is a critical thinker and who goes on to become a leader in an organization, right? But AI gives something very, very valuable to all of us. What is that? That is time. Very precious thing, right? Now AI can do all these repetitive tasks, right? As I told you, scheduling things and assessment, scoring the assessment, giving 10 different questions for the same problem. All these things AI can do. But what it gives us in return is the time. Time to be human. Time to look at the kid who is disengaged. Time to build a connection with that kid. Time to ask that colleague, what's wrong? Don't worry, I am there for you. I am there with you. We will go through this together as colleagues, right? It gives us precious time, and that is, I feel, is very, very valuable. So what we should protect? So with the time, with the things that AI gives us, what should we protect? The first thing is obviously the human connection and empathy. Now, empathy and sympathy are two different things, right? Just yesterday, in order to check for empathy of an AI agent, I went to ChatGPT and told, I am not keeping well. Can you give me an article on environmental changes happening in the environment? So what it said, I'm really sorry that you are not keeping well. Here is a big article about the environment, and it gave me. What if it was a human? If I had told the same thing, I'm not keeping well. Can you do this for me? Right? The human would have concentrated first on the health aspect. Why, John? What happened? Forget about environment first. First, I want to help you out. What's happening with your life? What's happening with your health? Right? So that empathy we have to retain as humans. Next, we have free flow of thoughts and ideas. Whatever we feed into AI, AI gives it back to us. It does not have a free flow of thoughts and ideas. If we say apple is the best fruit, if 1 million people tell the LLM that apple is the best fruit, then it will give back saying that apple is the best fruit. But we as humans, we are different. Next is unbiased and open feedback. Have you ever searched ChatGPT or any other AI saying that, I am planning to start this new business, I am planning to do this. And has it ever told you, this is a stupid thought? What are you thinking? Are you crazy? Right? Has it ever told you, has anyone got that result like that? No, right? It always says, wow, wonderful, this is a wonderful thing. I'm planning to open an apple store, wonderful, apples are in demand. No, I'm planning to open an orange store. No, oranges are also very good. Right? This is also good, that is also good. Unbiased feedback only a teacher can give you. A teacher can tell you, right, no, this is wrong what you're doing. This is right, go in this path, right? So that we should always protect. Next, we have the morals and values, right, which only a teacher like my Shaila Miss who instilled it into me. Similarly, your teachers will instill it into you. That is one more thing that we have to protect. And finally, we have a relationship that makes a student feel better and capable, right? Even before they think that they are capable, which only teacher can do. The teacher can tell you, I know, I trust in you, I know you can do, right? Come on, go on, do it, right? I'm sure many of the student leaders here who are organizing this thing, behind them there is a teacher who has encouraged them and told, I want you to do this, I know you can do this, right? So that is why they are able to take up this responsibility. And finally, where it all connects, I was thinking while preparing this PPT, I'm a PPT person. So while preparing this PPT, I was thinking, how do I bring it all together, right? So this is not in Google, you cannot search for this. I thought this would be more appropriate, this Venn diagram. So when a teacher and a student get together, it builds the character of the student, right? And when a teacher combines with AI tools, they are able to generate amazing content to help the student. And finally, when the AI and the student get together, maybe late night study you are doing and you have a doubt, quickly search on AI and it will give you knowledge is generated. And when all these combine together, that is when holistic education happens, right? That is very, very important. So before I leave, I would like to say two things. One for the students, just remember, no matter how many AI tools you have, how many YouTube videos you have, how many online education platforms you have, there is no replacement for a teacher who sits beside you and says, I know you can do it. I am there with you. Let's do it together, right? And for the teachers, I would like to say that no matter what AI comes, right, no matter what happens, AI will not take your job, but a person using AI, a person who is well versed and adopting to AI might take your job. So the key is adoption. Thank you so much.